I'll show you how to repair the high beam, low beam problem of Hondas. Sometimes the high beam works, low beam doesn't, or the other way. So this is the combination switch, turn signal combination switch. This is a high beam, continuous high beam headlight. So first take it off. I already took it off actually, just to show how. To take it off, there's under the dash there are two screws here, Phillips. These are the screws. So you need a Phillips set screwdriver like this, and one here, one on the other side right there. Right here, I think. So take those two off, and this is the steering tilt. Release it, drop the steering, come to the top. You just have to pull this, so there are clips, it will come off. This top will come off. As you drop the steering, that allows it to come. Now turn the steering wheel, start the car, turn it so that this big slot is on your left, because you have to access these two screws, one here, one down there. Now take those two screws off. Now after taking these screws off, there's a cable here, not this one, but under it there's a terminal. We need to disconnect. I'll try to show this one. So I already took it off. This is the one. So there's a tab here on the side. You just have to press the tab, like this tab, and pull it out. It will come right from here, and then slide it out, this cable. After this, lift the steering up and lock it. You need to take it out. To take this out, you need to lift the steering up, pull it down, then it will come out. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, so this is the module, combination switch. We'll open it and show you how you can fix it, where it can go wrong. Usually there's carbon track forms that has to be that could be repaired. So this is the headlight turn signal lever. It's also called combination switch. Anyway, so turn signal up and down works fine. Headlight works, high beam, sometimes high beam low works, high doesn't work, or sometimes low works, high doesn't work, or high works, low doesn't work. So anyway, the problem is mostly inside. There's a little bit of electronics. I'll show you. So cut this little tie wrap. Make sure this is on neutral. Like this is a high beam lock. No, keep it in the middle. Left turn, right turn. Keep it in the middle. So this is how it will be as we open it. Now get a flat head. Cut this little thing, I cut it already, and pull it out so the cable is free. Now I opened it actually already, so to open it just use a flat head, maybe a thinner, narrower one, and then pull it. This will come off. So this is the electronic circuit. Will show you how the other side of this is damaged. We usually don't need to open this side. This is this side doesn't have much, unless you want to open and clean it. Let's see if we can do it all from on this side. There's one screw here, this tiny screw. Just have to unscrew that. Now this is this side. Now look carefully. These are all burning as the sign of oxidization. I don't think this switch is working. That's why the high beam was not working. And as well as these are corroded. So we gotta clean these and some spot and put the grease. Make sure it's clean, no carbon, and the grease is back on. The other part of it, these pins are sometimes too down or broken. So clean this and lift them up a little bit. Over the time they're compressed, so use a pin to lift them up like this a little bit. All of them, tiny bit, not too much. Now to fix this is the main problem. You have to use a soldering iron. Just spot solder all these. Again, clean them. This one too. This one is dry solder. This should fix it for a few more years maybe. And if not, you can buy this whole piece. You can buy this whole piece from eBay, brand new, for $50. $50 or so, if not cheaper. Make sure that this works fine, both ends, and so we'll try to show you how to do this solder. Okay, so you clean this whole thing, the plates. Now it's nice and shiny. Clean these solder spots too. I don't think there's any issue with the solders, although I'll retouch them, all of these, with the soldering iron, an iron like this. It's hot, super hot. Anyway, I'll retouch all these spots. And I think the problem was more to these pins. They're really down. I lifted them up a little bit and I cleaned the track. All these tracks were, as you saw before, were really full of carbon. So for touch, let's touch them. As soon as it melts, take it off, let it cool down, go on one at a time, and make sure all of these ports or legs are separated. Do not connect one to another. All of these are individual. Okay, so when you put it back, this little thing, there's the leg. The leg goes right in the middle. There's a tiny slot. I don't know if you can see. It goes right through that, so that when it goes up and down, the whole thing will move like this. Not on one side, otherwise you have to reopen the whole thing. So as this one, there's a catch, so it has to go right in the middle of the catch. Yeah, up and down. Now put this on. The screw hole goes right there. Screw it. Actually, it goes the other way. This way. put the screw on and put it back. You should be good to go. Okay, now this side we closed. There is another spot that it can go wrong, which is on this side. So use the narrow tape to pry open on the sides like this. Slowly lift it up. Remember how this is set. We have to see the cables here, the wires right in there inside, and there's another I think there's another plate assembly that can go wrong. So we'll open this. Actually, this is just for the this, so usually it never goes wrong. So we're not gonna open up all the way up to here. We're gonna put it back. In case you open it, this is how to put it back in. There's a slot here. Goes right into the slot and there. So hold it there and move. Okay, all working. Now we'll put it back and close it. Okay, we put it back, and definitely this is a lot stronger than before. The way it was like really loose. I think it's the plates that we have lifted up. Now we're gonna put it back on and try. We'll put it back in. To put the screws back in, you need to hold the steering wheel. Best is to put this big slot, on this side, so that you can open it, access the screws easily. Not this side, the other side, this way. Now put the two screws back on and connect this plug back. Okay, so we put it back on. This when you put it, just make sure that there are a few tabs here that goes nicely in. And now screw it from the bottom. Those two. Don't forget the screws in the bottom, and good to go. If it doesn't work, then again you can buy the new lever, new switch from eBay for $50 or so, or somewhere else. There is no other module really. There's a fuse panel under the hood on the right side that has the high-low beam fuses, so you can double check those fuses as well, and in our case it's all good. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe and share if you like, and like the video if it helps you. Take care.